In this guide, we're breaking down top 5 most powerful builds that are right now dominating Cyberpunk 2077. The Netrunner build turns hacking into a weapon, erasing enemies without firing a shot. The Katana Samurai overwhelms targets with unmatched speed and precision. The Smart Weapons Expert lets the tech do the aiming while you control the fight. The Sandevistan Specialist bends time itself to chain unstoppable kills. And the Gunslinger blends stealth and pinpoint pistol shots for maximum style and impact. Whichever playstyle you like, there's a build here that will make you unstoppable in the current meta. Also, if you're interested in buying other PC or console games with 50 to 70% discount, then check out Instant Gaming. For example, I want to buy Elden Ring, so we just click on Add to Cart, then click Pay, and then complete the purchase. After payment is complete, we'll receive activation key, so copy and paste it in your Steam, and it's that simple. So what are you waiting for? Click my link in description to check out Instant Gaming for yourself. The Netrunner build thrives on mastery of quick hacks, turning digital warfare into the ultimate battlefield advantage. With the game's recent overhaul to RAM management and hacking mechanics, this playstyle demands strategy and precision. While some players struggle with its complexity, the build rewards patience with devastating potential, especially through the legendary Infinite Overclock combo, which burns through your own health to unleash a relentless stream of quick hacks. Intelligence serves as the beating heart of the build, unlocking the majority of hacking perks and enabling powerful synergy between abilities. The body attribute, though less central, is vital for staying alive while overclock drains your health. Toughness here can be the difference between wiping out a squad and collapsing mid-combat. Technical ability opens the door to equipping top-tier cyberware, allowing for both greater damage potential and survivability. Reflexes offer mobility enhancements and, if desired, bonuses for SMG or rifle users. Lastly, the relic tree from the Phantom Liberty expansion provides a handful of extra tweaks, though its impact on this specific build is modest compared to the core attributes. While quick hacks do most of the heavy lifting, smart weapons provide a solid safety net, especially in drawn-out fights or against bosses. Smart SMGs, in particular, complement the build's perks and can even restore RAM with kills. The Yinglong excels at rapid fire and adds shock damage plus EMP bursts, while the Pizdets offers stealthy, silenced takedowns at the cost of magazine size. The Warden boasts a large ammo capacity and becomes even more formidable with the right mods. The prototype, Shingen Mark V, brings explosive rounds and burn effects, pairing brilliantly with contagion-style hacks, though its burst fire mode takes some adjustment. The Netrunner's arsenal extends deep into the cybernetic realm. For pure hacking damage, the Cox 2 Cybersomatic Optimizer guarantees critical hits with every quick hack, while the Bioconductor offers a lighter alternative for mid-game. EX Disc boosts RAM directly, and various mitigation enhancers, such as Neofiber and spring joints, keep you harder to hit. The Tetratronic Rippler is the top cyberdeck choice for raw quick hack damage, though the Netwatch Netdriver or Militech Paraline may suit different playstyles. Essential additions include the Smart Link for weapon guidance, Biomonitor and Blood Pump for automatic or emergency healing, and leg mods like Reinforced Tendons or Fortified Ankles for superior mobility. Success with this build revolves around understanding and managing overclock, the perk that lets you spend HP instead of RAM for quick hacks. While risky, it vastly expands your offensive capacity provided you keep your health topped up through perks, auto-healing systems, and kill-based regeneration. Effective quick hack sequencing is crucial, as cyberdecks display them in a fixed, sometimes inconvenient order. Planning your loadout so vital hacks appear where you need them can smooth the pace of combat and keep the digital carnage flowing. Once mastered, the Netrunner becomes a nearly unstoppable force, deleting enemies with surgical precision before they can react. This Samurai Katana build is all about raw power and blistering speed. Its focus is simple: end your enemies as fast as possible with relentless melee strikes. The game's wide selection of katanas allows for fine-tuning based on playstyle, but the goal remains the same: stack high damage with rapid attack chains to dominate every encounter. The build gains even more lethality when paired with high-impact cyberware like Berserk or Sandevistan, which add a superhuman edge to combat. This setup thrives on a strong blend of reflexes, technical ability, and body perks. Reflexes drive katana mastery, enabling swift, precise cuts and powerful critical strikes. Technical ability is just as crucial, unlocking cyberware synergies and perks like Edge Runner that push your limits against even the toughest targets. Body perks serve as your defensive backbone, allowing you to withstand punishment in brutal melee scenarios. which is essential on very hard difficulty, where a few stray hits can end a run. Core perks are optional, suited for players who occasionally mix in stealth, while relic perks from the Phantom Liberty expansion add more flexibility. While you'll inevitably experiment with various swords, a few stand out as top choices. The Byakuo is devastating, unleashing a flurry of hits after each kill that shreds through additional enemies. The Arata adds a fiery twist. Its burn effect guarantees critical hits against flaming targets, which you can trigger with incendiary gear. Scalpel is a standout for Sandevistan users, offering a massive critical boost while time is slowed. Early on, Satori will serve you well before it's inevitably replaced. Though non-iconic katanas can be swapped in for stat advantages, the unique traits of these blades make them worth keeping. Cyberware transforms this build from dangerous to unstoppable. In the early game, capacity limits force hard choices, but as you gather capacity shards, you'll aim for a fully optimized loadout. Axolotl and Newton module keep your ability cycling fast. Dense marrow and spring joints amplify damage and mitigation, while Neofiber and Countershell ensure you survive incoming bursts of fire. Pain Juicer, Carapace, and Subdermal Armor provide layered defenses. Your operating system is the heart of the build. Biodyne Berserk for overwhelming force, or a Militech Sandevistan for precision and speed. Karoshi Optics, Biomonitors, and Reinforced Mobility Cyberware round out your combat efficiency. Combat flow revolves around Sandevistan timing. It's your lifeline for precise, high-speed engagements, but requires cooldown management in early levels. Finishers can restore stamina mid-battle, though using them while Sandevistan is active wastes precious slow time. Learning when to disengage it for a finisher is part of mastering the build. The Smart Weapons build in Cyberpunk 2077 is all about turning the battlefield into your personal shooting gallery without worrying about pinpoint precision. Your guns and cyberware take care of targeting, leaving you free to weave, dash, and glide through enemy fire with ease. Instead of standing still to line up headshots, you'll be in constant motion, making yourself a frustrating target while your weapons lock on and tear enemies apart. To make this build work, Reflexes is your go-to for boosting SMG and assault rifle performance while unlocking mobility perks for fluid battlefield movement. Intelligence is the core of the build, enabling deadly synergy between smart weapons and quick hacks for amplified damage. A few key body perks enhance survivability, especially when using overclock, ensuring you don't burn yourself out mid-fight. Technical ability is valuable for improved healing efficiency, expanded cyberware capacity, and added bonuses that keep you running at peak output. Relic perks from Phantom Liberty offer small situational boosts, though this build doesn't rely heavily on them. The heart of this build lies in rapid-fire smart SMGs. The Warden, particularly the Barghest variant, sits at the top of the list thanks to its high damage potential and big mag compatibility. Chesapeake is another stellar option if you can find it, while Yinglong offers unmatched fire rate and an EMP effect, making it perfect before Phantom Liberty. Pizdets adds stealth versatility with its integrated silencer, allowing silent takedowns in a smart weapon loadout. Prototype Shingen Mark V is a solid but less ideal pick due to its burst fire limitation. Each weapon benefits hugely from the Smart Link hand cyberware to fully enable targeting. Endgame performance comes from a carefully tuned cyberware setup. Axolotl drastically reduces cooldowns across key abilities like Overclock and Korenzikov, while Newton module stacks further cooldown gains with each kill. Spring joints bolster mitigation, pairing well with Neofiber and the invaluable Defenzikov, which grants a massive temporary mitigation boost. Subdermal armor adds cost-efficient defense. For your operating system, Militech Paraline MK4 reigns supreme, ramping up smart weapon damming by 60% during Overclock. Kiroshi Cockatrice optics push damage in further, while Smart Link is essential for weapon tracking. In combat, precision aiming becomes secondary to constant movement. The generous lock-on range of smart weapons lets you focus on evasion. String together dash, air dash, and double jumps to stay unpredictable. The Tailwind perk helps replenish stamina mid-fire, letting you maintain pressure without slowing down. Think of each fight as a high-speed dance. You're weaving through danger while your guns do the work, overwhelming enemies with relentless, homing fire until the last target drops. This Sandevistan build is designed to channel the raw speed and precision of the game's most dangerous cyber psychos, turning you into a time-bending force of nature. It's not locked to any single weapon type. No matter if you prefer blades, shotguns, or a mix, the setup works seamlessly. The goal is to extend Sandevistan's uptime with high-end cyberware, so you can stay in slow time longer, chaining kills with barely a pause. Alongside that, attributes and perks are fine-tuned for heavy critical damage and high crit multipliers, letting you consistently land critical hits. With the right preparation, you'll reach over 150% critical damage and near perfect crit reliability. For attributes, we'll start with reflexes, by boosting both mobility and melee skill, especially with katanas. Technical ability is equally important, expanding your cyberware capacity and improving healing efficiency when fights get messy. Body is kept minimal since the build doesn't focus on taking direct fire, and cool is largely skipped unless you plan on incorporating pistol or sniper play from other builds. Relic perks from Phantom Liberty add another layer of utility. Vulnerability analytics reveals weak points that trigger electrical bursts when hit, while machine learning enhances that effect and adds even more critical damage potential. While any weapon can fit into this framework, katanas like Byakko and Scalpak's Scalpel truly shine under Sandevistan's slow time. Byakko's kill-triggered combo flurries and Scalpel's massive crit chance boost during Sandy activation make them standout choices. Errata adds fire damage into the mix, turning burning targets into guaranteed crit fodder. Satori serves well early on before it's outclassed. For ranged bursts, shotguns like the Sovereign or Crusher deliver explosive short-range firepower, especially when modded with Nell and Firecracker for maximum pellet output. This build's real power comes from its cyberware synergy. Spring joints, neofiber, and counter shell work together to dramatically increase mitigation, letting you survive intense bursts of enemy fire. The epimorphic skeleton boosts both health and armor, while chitin offers extreme protection and regeneration. Pain Juicer supports longer-range firefights, and subdermal armor provides a cost-efficient defensive boost. For your operating system, the Militech Falcon Sandevistan gives solid bonuses with good uptime, while the Apogee variant hits harder at the cost of duration. Dynalar is a great early game entry point. Biomonitors, blood pumps, or heal-on kill effects keep you sustained mid-combat. Mastering the Sandevistan's build timing is key. Avoid triggering finishes while Sandy is active, as they waste precious slow time. Instead, deactivate it before performing a finisher like Blade Runner, using the animation's invulnerability to recover stamina. Stamina management in general is vital. Perks like Tailwind will let you chain jumps, air dashes, and lunges to restore stamina while closing gaps between targets. If you play him right, you'll flow from one kill to the next without losing speed, and keeping your attack sharp and momentum unstoppable. The Gunslinger build focuses on turning pistols and revolvers into deadly precision tools that can handle both stealth eliminations and frantic shootouts. It blends the strengths of tech and power variants. Tech pistols bring the ability to charge shots for massive damage, even penetrating cover, while power pistols offer consistent, high base damage with the option for silenced kills. The approach is flexible. Sneak through encounters, picking off targets before the fight truly begins, or go loud and let your firepower speak for itself. Cool is the backbone of the build, boosting pistol and revolver performance while adding powerful stealth bonuses, especially to headshot damage. Body perks aren't the focus, but a few well-placed investments help you endure direct fire in heated moments. Technical ability adds extra punch to tech pistols, improves healing efficiency, and increases cyberware capacity for more aggressive customization. Reflexes is optional early on, but worth considering later for enhanced movement perks like Air Dash, letting you dart between enemies or traverse Night City with style. Several standout pistols define the build's arsenal. Pride sits at the top, capable of one-shotting elite targets when paired with a quality silencer. Death and Taxes doubles its fire per shot, ideal for guaranteeing kills with paired headshots. Pariah offers a silent tech pistol option with high base damage, though it's locked behind a specific Phantom Liberty choice. Tamayura brings strong multipliers and armor penetration, turning it into a lethal stealth weapon when silenced. Her Majesty combines solid performance with a built-in suppressor. The Militech Sandevistan line powers the build's signature time-slow mechanic. Apogee is best for stealth assassinations where short bursts of slowed time lead to instant kills, while Falcon trades slightly lower damage for a longer duration and health restoration, making it more reliable in sustained firefights. Axolotl and Newton module drastically cut cooldown times, keeping your tools ready for back-to-back encounters. Neofiber boosts mitigation and detection resistance, while subdermal Arbush adds cost-efficient durability. Biomonitors handle emergency healing, and mobility implants like reinforced tendons or fortified ankles keep you agile. The Gunslinger thrives on flow, switching between stealth precision and chaotic firefights as the situation demands. Opening silently with a suppressed pistol can clear weaker enemies without triggering alarms. Once combat starts, Sandevistan management becomes key. In early levels, activate it only when the odds turn, but later with Militech models, toggle it freely to extend slow time through kills. Mastering tech pistol charge timing under Sandevistan adds another layer. Begin charging just before activation to avoid slowed windup, then release the shot at the perfect moment for devastating effect.